Not really. I just tried to fool you by pulling this down. I don't think I see our state fish, but here is, again, the relative to this one. The reason why I want you guys to look at all of these fishes is this. It's not just us that eat the limon. It's they are eating the limon. But if we put them in a small area with just a little bit of live limon, any kind of limon, and they're very hungry, no matter how many fishes there are, they will eat the limon until that limon is gone. Because they're starving, they're hungry, they'll eat all the limon. Now, we're hoping that all this limon is the good limon, but we're also looking at, in the future, perhaps you can help us. That's why I'm having this class. Perhaps as the future of Hawaii, you guys can be part of the human beings that come to the ocean and help to repopulate our reefs with the kind of limon that we need. Not just for us, but also for some of our ia. Remember now, how you say fish?
Ia.
Now, yellow tang, we've got all these others. That is their environment. Our environment, whenever you come to Hawaiian Studies, is where? That's right, right here. This is our environment. That's their environment. So our environment is very safe for us, yeah? Also, we don't even eat in our environment, right? But look at them. They're in an area where they need to eat. That's their environment where they need to eat when they're hungry. When we're hungry, we go to lunch, correct?
Yes.
That makes sense. But when they're hungry, they eat what's around them. They can't travel for miles away to eat the thing that they love, because they are right there where there is limu that they have to eat because they're hungry right now. So, does it make sense to you folks that in the future, you guys can help the reef beds by helping with the native species to repopulate Hawaii with the good kind of limu? What do you think? Do you think that's possible for you guys in the future?
Yeah.
Yeah? Really?
Yeah.
How many people would be interested in helping? Let me see your hands. You know, it's only going into the ocean, guys. You don't have to go, you don't have to dive. You can go in water by your knee. But we need you. Your little brother, your little sister, your auntie, your uncle. We're going to need you in the future to help us. That's why I want to learn as much as I can. This is my first lesson. You guys are the first people I'm telling these things to. And the better I get, the more people I can have help us later on. That's why Kupuna is doing this. I have to go to class too. So no worries. No worries. We don't have to be perfect yet. Anybody else? Yes. Yes. Found in one place. Where are we right now? So, in the Hawaiian Islands, would native be from Hawaii or from Australia? Hawaii. Right. Native means right here. Right? And right here in Hawaii, correct? Yes, this is the native limu. Okay, now, there is another kind. Here it is. Invasive limu. Anybody knows what invasive means? Yes. It does not come, it is not native. It is not native to Hawaii, yeah? Not native to Hawaii. Because it comes from somewhere else.
What about when we go on the coral? Are we going to be careful when we're going swimming?
Yeah, because there could be sea urchins or there can be dangerous fish. And you don't want to break the coral.
We don't want to break the coral, correct?
Watch your step when you're walking in the water.
Yes.
Also, his sister, he told us a story about, like one of the kids, like he stepped on the coral and then the sea urchin had his foot.
Yes, the sea urchin, the fauna. Well, actually, when she was younger, we had to go by Niu Valley, which is near Ainahaina, which is on the east side of Oahu Island. and we went to look for Vanna, and she stepped on it, and the spikes are really black and large. So to get it out, they have to use
But they're not good if you keep your hand like that.
right, because on the bottom it's flat. Yeah. So this is lovely. I just love this. It has a smeary, the holu,
So take it out of
the
the cup.
head,
I want
naia, and 2 of our fish.
They asked me how come, and I go because I have some friends. I have some good friends. They're really, really smart. They're actually they're students as well from UH, University of Hawaii in Manoa. And what they do is their main objective or their goal is to make sure we take care of our oceans. Okay? So before I introduce any of them, I wanted some examples on how we can take care of our ocean. Anybody raise your hand? How can we malama our kahakai? We can pick up trash from the ocean. What about here? Okay, so take care of the sea creatures, right? Okay, what about you?
not litter.
Not litter. That's a good one. What about you?
No oil.
No oil. Did you guys hear about the oil spill on the East Coast? That's a
Yes.
big oil spill. We were just talking about that. So you don't want to have oil either. Back there? Did you guys hear that?
No.
That's very important because I come from a family full of fishermen. And my uncle and my papa, my grandpa, used to teach everybody that when you fish, only fish what you need. Don't overfish. That's it. Now, kauluveri oke kai, like you see, kai means ocean, right? And the plants and seaweed of the ocean, that's what we celebrate. So sometimes, makuapua, we'll see people singing it, and they'll be like, hey, ho, hey, yo. And you're like, what? Because sometimes it doesn't talk about the ocean. It sounds like you're flying like a little angel, right? And then it also talks about picking up seaweed to eat. And it talks about swimming in the water. But you'll see hula dancers, they pick up like this. And they pick up like that. Is that how you pick up seaweed?
No.
No, and the reason why is because when I was small, when I was your age, my papa used to tell me, when you pick up to eat, you need to watch for the waves. So if the waves start coming in, like how the waves does at Sandy Beach, are you gonna pick up like this? No, you're gonna pick it up and run, right? And that's how we used to do it. We used to pick it up, put it in our skirt, put it in our bag, and dig out before we get caught by the waves. And then we would go back into the ocean and do the same thing again. So with this song, the person who wrote this song is a very famous lady in our islands. Her name was Ire Kanakaole. And she's actually from my island, Mokuokeawe, that big island of Hawaii. And what she shared was, back then they didn't have iPad, they didn't have Xbox, they didn't have any of that, but they used to always have to do chores. And every time Mama used to tell them, do your chores, clean the house, do this, do that, do everything. And they used to get tired because they had to go to school and they had to clean up the house and take care of all the chores. And one of the best parts of her childhood was when she got to go to the ocean. Because Mama and Daddy would go, okay, chores are over, now you can go play. So where do you think they would play?
Beach.
They would run for the beach because that's where it was. It was right next to their house. So they would pick up, they're like, yeah, let's go, and they would be gone. And Auntie Edith told us she wrote this song because even before she got to the water, she would run to the sand, and even with her eyes closed, she could smell the seaweed. You know, like how you guys are smelling, you guys are like, oh, it smells fishy. She could smell the seaweed, she could feel the wind in her hair, she could taste the salt upon her lips, and she's like, yeah, I'm at the beach. And they would have a beautiful time.
If you see invasive algal in the water, are you going to pick it up and break it up and throw it back in the ocean?
No.
What are you going to do with it?
Throw it away.
Throw it away, absolutely.
What's another name for limu? What else do people call it? Seaweed, And have you ever heard of algae?
Oh.
Algae, yep, see, you knew that. Limu is seaweed, limu is algae. Limu is our native algae, our native seaweeds. Only, what does native mean? What does that mean? What is native?
It was here. It wasn't brought here by anything. It was here.
It was here. It's from here. It's from here. That's right. So only our native algae, our native seaweed, we would call limu. Because that's a Hawaiian word, right? For Hawaiian limu, for Hawaiian seaweed. Okay. So that was all really, really good answers, guys. We should put limu for Ana K. Sarah's beautiful PowerPoint. So somebody over here said it was part of the food chain. And there it is. There's our reef algae. It's eaten by herbivores, and the herbivores are eaten by the carnivores. So is algae important?
Yes.
Limu is very, very important. So they divided it into 3 different groups by color. What do you think the 3 colors of limu are?
Red,
Red,
Black. Green.
green, red, green,
Brown.
brown. This guy's so akamai. Look, red, ula ula, green, oma oma o,
I got
brown,
2 of those.
oku e, including diatoms.
What's that?
Diatoms. Isn't that the stuff? Oh, what is a diatom? You know what? You use diatoms every day. At least you better be using it, and you should be using it
Soap?
twice a day.
Oh,
It's in your toothpaste.
Yeah.
How many of you brush your teeth?